Victory has 100 fathers and defeat is an orphan. Forgive your enemies, but never forget their names. If a free society cannot help the many who are poor, it cannot save the few who are rich. Do not pray for easy lives. Pray to be stronger men. One person can make a difference, and everyone should try. A man may die, nations may rise and fall, but an idea lives on. Ideas have endurance without death. If we cannot end now our differences, at least we can help make the world safe for diversity. Change is the law of life, and those who look only to the past or the present are certain to miss the future. Mankind must put an end to war, or war will put an end to mankind. We cannot negotiate with people who say what's mine is mine and what's yours is negotiable. Without debate, without criticism, no administration and no country can succeed and no republic can survive. If not us, who? If not now, when? Those who dare to fail miserably can achieve greatly. The ignorance of one voter in a democracy impairs the security of all. We need men who can dream of things that never were. A child miseducated is a child lost. We must never forget that art is not a form of propaganda, it is a form of truth. Let us not seek to fix the blame for the past. Let us accept our own responsibility for the future. If more politicians knew poetry, and more poets knew politics, I am convinced the world would be a little better place in which to live. If art is to nourish the roots of our culture, society must set the artist free to follow his vision wherever it takes him. Freedom is being allowed to think your own thoughts and live your own life. Every accomplishment starts with the decision to try. Great crises produce great men and great deeds of courage. We should not let our fears hold us back from pursuing our hopes. Geography has made us neighbors. History has made us friends. Economics has made us partners. And necessity has made us allies. Those whom nature hath so joined together, let no man put asunder. The cost of freedom is always high. Physical fitness is not only one of the most important keys to a healthy body, it is the basis of dynamic and creative intellectual activity. efforts and courage are not enough without purpose and direction. The future promise of any nation can be directly measured by the present prospects of its youth. Peace is a process, a way of solving problems. The business of the government is the business of the people. A nation that is afraid to let its people judge the truth in an open market is a nation that is afraid of its people. Things do not happen. Things are made to happen. Only an educated and informed people will be a free people. The state is the servant of the citizen and not his master. It is not our wealth that built our roads, but it is our roads that built our wealth. We are not here to curse the darkness, but to light the candle that can guide us through that darkness to a safe and sane future. There can be no progress if people have no faith in tomorrow. The unity of freedom has never relied on uniformity of opinion. Intelligence and skill can only function at the peak of their capacity when the body is healthy and strong. The only reason to give a speech is to change the world. Anyone who can solve the problems of water will be worthy of 2 Nobel Prizes, one for peace and one for science. Compromise does not mean cowardice. The goal of education is the advancement of knowledge and the dissemination of truth. The best road to progress is freedom's road. We can have faith in the future only if we have faith in ourselves. Not everyone has equal abilities, but everyone should have equal opportunity for education. The war against hunger is truly mankind's war of liberation. The rising tide lifts all the boats. Civility is not a sign of weakness. Man is still the most extraordinary computer of all. Our problems are man-made, therefore they may be solved by man. Be aware of danger but recognize the opportunity. I think the success of any school can be measured by the contribution the alumni make to our national life. Physical fitness is the basis for all other forms of excellence. The highest duty of the writer, the composer, the artist, is to remain true to himself and to let the chips fall where they may. Let us welcome controversial books and controversial authors.